very, very beautifully said in his elevated versions. What kind of a life we are living in this conference age? Baba says, we are constantly living with him. And we are also serving as a helper with him. And then we also go back with him. That is attaining karmatit or settling all our accounts. When we say settling all our accounts, it's on a very, very happy note because it is something we are just closing this and opening a very beautiful new account as deities. Now, when Baba says like that, I need to check, what does he mean by living with him? Are we living with him all the time? When this beautiful conference age is a time for us to be with him. Baba has come down just for us, just for me. In that way, I, the soul, all this time I've been creating thoughts and have some feelings and lots of impact and influence from external world all this time. Now, when I say I'm living with him, that means I do not have any influence, any impact of what's happening outside. There are many things happening. There is a connection with this body. And then there is a connection and relationship with bodily beings. And then we have connection with this world. There are a lot of things happening in this world. There are a lot of sanskar conflict within relationships. Even my own body is going through a lot of difficulties. But all this is creating an influence in my thoughts. I have to check. When I'm with somebody, when I'm connected with somebody, when I say I'm living with that person, that means I do everything with him. Constantly, he is in my thoughts. He'll be in my words. My action will be for him. So that's what we call living together. Now Baba says, I am living with him. I, the soul, have to live with him. He has come down. He's currently in this world, right next to me. But am I living with him? Sometimes we have a lot of people around us. Not everyone we think, not with everyone we are living or we are being together. Similarly, there are a lot of things are happening with this body, with these bodily relationships and in the world. In this birth, in this body, I have to be here and I'm going through everything in terms of settling my account. At the same time, am I with Baba, the beloved? Am I creating thoughts about him? Am I remembering him? And am I feeling that protection? Am I feeling that bliss? Am I feeling that kind of peace and happiness because he's next to me? Or am I creating worries? Or am I creating fear and insecurity feelings, or what's happening in this world? So what is that impact and influence on me? I need to check. When Baba says this yogi life is something we are living with him. Constantly, my thoughts should be filled with peace. My words, my actions should be very peaceful. Whatever he is ocean of peace. He's ocean of love. He's ocean of bliss. He's ocean of power. So if I am living with him, I need to have everything of whatever he is in my thoughts, in my words, in my action. This is where I need to check throughout the day. How do I feel? Do I feel peaceful? Do I feel happy? Or am I going through what is happening in this world? Or am I worried? Or am I in pain with what's happening to the body and in relationships? If I can check and change how long I am with him, I'm feeling his presence, I'm actually living with him, that time I need to keep on increasing. Even today's Murli Baba says, we need to be in solitude and remember him. When we say solitude, it's not externally, I'm away from everyone. It's about how I feel inside. Am I constantly thinking about something or somebody? Am I constantly having company of something or somebody? Even in my thoughts, is there anyone? Even in my thoughts, is there an influence from outside? I need to check that. So only in that way we can say we are living with him. And Baba is looking at those children who are constantly live with him. And then once we live with him, because he is ocean of peace, I live with the ocean of peace. I'm peaceful. My thoughts, words are filled with peace. Then automatically I cooperate and help in his task, in his service. What is service? What is seva? Yes, come down to change this world into peaceful world. Is establishing peace. So when I am already peaceful, every single thought is filled with peace. I can keep on emitting vibrations of peace. Then I become sober. Then I become his companion in serving this world. And next thing is, Baba says, we have to go with him. That means I have to become karmatit. Without settling the account with this body, in relationships, with nature, with this world, I cannot leave this body. So I have to leave the body. I have to settle my account. At the same time, I have to become equal and complete. 100% Bab Saman. What Baba wants us to become, how he wants us to become, 100% peaceful, loving, blissful, no matter what. So if I can become that, then I'm ready to go with him. Till then, I cannot go with him because I will still have account to settle. Then I will have to take another birth. Then I have to go through everything again till I become karmatic, till I settle my account. I cannot go with him till I become complete and perfect and equal to him. I will not be able to go with him to Satyug or go with him to Paramdam and then come down to Golden Age. So Baba says 3 things we have to give attention to. One is having awareness. Yogi soul means the one who has awareness, the one who is constantly remembering him, the one who is peaceful, loving, happy in his every thought. And then I become a server. Once I'm peaceful, I'm able to give out the vibrations of peace, then the service automatically happens. So these 3 specialities we have to imbibe this time. This confluence age, the Sangam Yug itself is meant for that. The Sangam Yug is for preparation to become perfect, to become deity, to become Bapsaman, to become Karmatit, to settle accounts. All the time we want one thing in our life, 100% peaceful, 100% happiness, 100% love. We want this 100%. That means we have to become complete and perfect and full. Only then we will be able to experience this. So when Baba is here, when Baba is with us, and how can we say that we do not have happiness? Baba himself is ocean of happiness, ocean of bliss. When the ocean of bliss is next to us, we have to experience. But what do we do usually? Instead of being next to ocean of bliss, we start to go away from him, go away from that ocean of happiness, ocean of love. Then we become close to the things which gives us peacelessness, which creates anger and jealous in me, and which is the reason for my unhappiness. So when I say close to Baba, or when I say I'm close to external world, that means in what way I'm becoming close. The relationship or any connection happens through the thoughts. If I think of Baba, that means I'm connecting to him. If I think of my problems, I'm connecting to the problems. If I connect to somebody's Subhav Sanskar or the impact which is created in me, if I start to think about it, that means I'm connecting to that person. If I'm thinking about what's happening in the world and experience fear and insecurity feeling, then I'm connecting to the world. So this is the only way I'm actually connecting myself to everything. So now I need to check, what is my quality of thoughts? What is in my thoughts? Is there a person? Or is there a pain? Or is there a fear? Is there an insecurity feeling? Or is it something, the problems I'm thinking about? Is it something about my illness? Or is it something about the issues in the relationships? Or is it something which I want to get, but I'm not getting? I need to check constantly what percentage all these things are in my thoughts. If I'm going to be thinking about this, that means my connection to that one is going to become more and more and more. The more I'm connected with it, and I'm going to get those into me. If I'm going to create fear, if I'm going to create pain because of certain conflict, I'm actually downloading or bringing all those negativity within me, then I will not be able to experience peace or happiness. But Baba says he's next to me and he's protecting me, and he wants to see us happy, and he wants to see us peaceful, and he's extending his help, he's extending his powers towards us. So the only way we can experience that is remembering him. The more we remember him, the more we experience his quality. And Baba every day gives us blessing. Baba says, be a yogi, be a jnani, be the one who's knowledgeful. He gives us every day the blessing. When Baba is giving us a blessing, he doesn't give us a blessing saying, okay, you get knowledge based on your capacity. You be happy based on your capacity. He doesn't give that kind of blessing. He gives us blessing 100%. We get everything knowledgeful, blissful. And he gives us this blessing equal. Now, when we say Baba is giving us blessing every day in the morning, I take that blessing. Now, how much of that blessing is going to work for me? Why it's going to work for one person more, another person less? When Baba is given this blessing 100% full, same to everyone, why the benefit of blessing is different person to person? Now, Baba is giving me a blessing. You be happy. You be blissful. That's what is a blessing. I take that. How many times I repeat that inside me, that many times that blessing will keep on multiplying. Every time the situation comes, do I remember Baba's blessing, or do I curse myself? Do I say, because of this, I cannot be happy. Because of this, I will not be happy. Because of this person, because of this sanskar, because of this problem, I am going through pain. I'm peaceless. So now Baba has given me a blessing saying, I will be blissful. Baba has given me a blessing, knowledgeful. Baba has given me a blessing, Master Almighty Authority. Now, am I saying that to myself throughout the day? I Master Almighty Authority. I can face everything. I can tolerate everything. No matter what the situation, I am happy. Am I able to give this blessing to myself? No. So in this way, throughout the day, there are many situations, many vibrations, so much we go through, and there are so many thoughts are created inside, and different feelings are experienced. Just check how much of an impact is created by Baba's blessing and how much of an impact created by what we go through every day. Now, this is a tool. Baba has said one day, Baba has said one blessing in the morning, and Baba also says, I'm sitting next to you. First time blessing, I hear it through my ears. And after that, the blessing, I have to repeat it within me throughout the day. That is the only way I am hearing him giving blessing throughout the day, because I have to experience him. But then I hear it one time, and after that, throughout the day, I hear so many things, so many curses, so many painful words. So many of them I remember. I repeat to myself, now I don't remember Baba's blessing saying, I will be knowledgeful, I will be blissful. That I have forgotten. I remembered the words. I remembered the curse. I remember the words of pain. And I'm churning that throughout the day. In that way, how Baba's blessing is going to work. Baba is a powerful one. Baba is giving us a blessing, is almighty authority. But remember, we are Master Almighty Authority. Baba has given his power to us. Baba has given his title to us. He made us Master Almighty Authority. That means how much his blessings are going to work equally, how much curse we create for ourselves is also going to work, because he has given his power to us. Now he is giving us a blessing, and what are we giving it to ourselves? And he is giving us a blessing, and what are we taking it inside, imbibing it, and giving it to others? So whatever the treasure, Baba is giving it to everyone the same. But how much am I going to use it? And how much I'm imbibing it? How much the whole day I'm feeling? And that's what is going to make me experience all the attainments. Baba is a bestower of blessing. He has come down at this time for us. And he's sitting next to us all the time. Every thought is a blessing. Just check one day his Murli from the top, from the beginning till the end. How many times Baba is remembering us, how much he is talking about us, and how much he is talking to us, how much elevated his thoughts for us, how he's seeing us, how he's seeing us today, and how he's seeing our future. And every line, if you watch, it's all about us. That much he is thinking. And his elevated versions, godly versions, Baba's words, his thoughts, his words are all about us. How fortunate we have to feel to be in his thoughts, to be in his words. And we can experience his love through every single word in Murli. We can experience his power through every line in the Murli, how much of elevated versions, how much to make our self-esteem so high, and how much is keeping us, how much high he is keeping us. He is looking at us the way we look at him. He is seeing us the way we see him. He is seeing us equal to him. That means how much fortune we are, how much blessed we are. So when we feel this time is blessed and the fortune we got is the bestower of blessing, himself is next to us. And his blessing is not just the words, it is so powerful, and it's going to make us transform, and it's going to make us live the blessings. So in that way, if I hear one time the blessing, if I take that into me, and how much I have to remember that, and how much I have to imbibe, and how much I have to use it to experience bliss, so that it protects us not to have any impact or any influence from outside. There are plenty of things happening with our body illness or problems in relationships or a lot of conflicts in Subhav Sanskar, somebody's words, somebody's behavior, somebody's way of treating us. Everything at this time, it is a time to settle. So everything is filled with pain. Everything will come to damage us. But when I use his blessing, when I use those elevated versions as a protection, the pain will not hit us. The pain will not come into us. There will not be any feeling of pain. Instead, we will experience so powerful, we will experience so blissful, because the blessing is directly from God himself. But at the same time, remember, we are Master Almighty Authority. When we repeat his blessing to ourselves, then that blessings multiplies. So that we have to remember. Baba says, at this time, all we need to do is take one step of courage. Then he's going to help us for multi-million fold. But if we don't have that one step, if we don't have that courage, then we are going to lose and deprive of God's help. This is a time to experience God's love. This is time to experience God's help. So one step of courage. The situation is not good. The situation is going to make us experience fear. The situation is going to make us experience peacelessness. The situation is not going to make us experience happiness. But all I need to say is, even in this situation, I will be peaceful. Even in these situations, I will be loving. No matter how the situation, I will be happy. This is what all I need to do. When I create this thought, then I'm taking one step of courage. But usually what happens, we become so weak. The situation is so bad, and we say, that's created so much of impact, and that is influenced, that is giving me so much of pain. I'm not able to come out of it. The more I think about it, the more I'm going to go deeper, deeper, deeper into it. The only way to come out of that is one thought of courage. That means Whatever I'm going through right now, I have to put a stop and create one thought based on knowledge. Who am I? How peaceful am I? How powerful am I? Remind the self every time I create this thought of courage, then Baba is going to take us multi-million fold steps ahead. If I create one thought of peacelessness, one thought of anger or hatred, and then I continue with that, and then we will be deprived of God's help for a long time. We will just go into pain. We will not be able to experience happiness. Baba's given us so much of treasures, but all the treasures, I have to use it. How do I use that? Baba has given us the treasure, and he has also given us a key to open the treasure and use it. I can make my own destiny. He has given that elevated pen in our hands. That means I can write that destiny for myself. Baba has taught us what is elevated actions. So far, we did not know what is elevated action. We did not know what is right action. All the time, we were influenced by vices, and we were influenced by external factors, and we kept on doing all the wrong actions, and we kept on giving pain to everyone. We were experiencing pain through the thoughts and through the vibrations. We were sending out pain, and through thoughts and through words and through actions, we were giving pain to everyone around us. And through the thoughts and vibrations, we have made this world hell. This world was heaven. This world was so peaceful and happy. Today, the same world is hell, peaceless, in unhappiness. Who is responsible for this? We are responsible for this. And today Baba has come and he taught us, is teaching us. Every day he is teaching us. And what is elevated action? Every day he is teaching, and all I have to do is I make that one day beautiful, peaceful, blissful. That one day, let me write my own destiny. He says, use the pen of elevated actions. What is elevated action? When you are in soul consciousness, whatever you think, whatever your words are, whatever your action is, that is elevated. When you are in body conscious, whatever your thoughts, whatever your words, whatever your action will become sinful thoughts. Now, if I do elevated action, I'm doing punya karma, then it is accumulated in my account. The more it is accumulated, and I'm going to experience happiness. I will not be deprived of peace, love, happiness for a long, long time, for a long births. But today, Baba has given me a pen to write my own destiny. I need to be in soul consciousness. Soul consciousness means experiencing soul's qualities and soul's power. Not even one thought based on vices, based on negative, based on what's going through around me. All I need to do is everyday practice being soul conscious. Baba has given us so much of knowledge. Who am I? Who do I belong to? What kind of time is going on now? What was my past? What is my future? He has given me a knowledge about the self, about him, about the time. Am I using this knowledge accurately throughout the day? If I can use this knowledge, I'm peaceful soul. Every single thought of mine should be filled with peace, love and happiness and power. Then I'm in consciousness of soul. I will experience peace. If I am going to get influenced and having impact on what's happening around me, conflict with others, Subhav Sanskar, and what's happening in the world, then I create disturbances, peacelessness, and experience pain. Then my thoughts, my words, my action is going to cause someone unhappy. That will become sinful action. Now, how long I want to draw my own line of fortune? Do I even think that I'm fortunate? Or at this time, whatever is happening with my body or illness or troubles in relationship or what's happening around me, am I thinking I'm so unfortunate? Baba, the bestower of fortune, saying, we are fortunate children. We are so blessed. At every step, we can create our own fortune and we can also create others' fortune. We can stay blessed and we can also bless others. So this is a situation. But am I experiencing that? I need to check every day that this is an exercise we need to do everyday basis. From morning, I need to start doing this. How long, how far I feel that I'm so fortunate that I've got Baba. God himself has come down on this earth for me. And God himself has chosen me to be his companion. God himself has chosen me to be his instrument. And he himself is making me to act. And he is filling peace, love, and happiness through my thoughts and spreading to this world. I need to check this everyday basis. Every day I need to practice Baba's love, Baba's affection is so much. As I said, if we see his Murli, if we see his elevated version, throughout Murli, we are there. And he keeps us so high and so elevated. He keeps us in his eyes. He keeps us on his head. He keeps us on his heart throne. And he's always keeping us on his lap. Baba doesn't want us to even leave his heart throne. He doesn't even want us to put our feet on, on the mud. Body consciousness is an impure mud. He doesn't want us to think, how are we putting our leg down? I, the soul, having two legs, mind and intellect. Even though through mind, I'm creating a lot of thoughts about what's happening around me, but with my intellect, I have to create and decide that I'm peaceful soul. I will be happy. I will be loving. I'm so fortunate. I'm so blessed. So that's why if you see all the deities, they will keep one leg up. So that way I have to keep my intellect so high. I have to keep my intellect so elevated. And no matter what, whatever the thoughts are coming, I have to decide through my intellect, I will stay peaceful. I will stay loving. I will stay happy. So Baba wants us to stay in the swings of joy. He doesn't want us to place the feet on the ground, which is body consciousness, which is what's happening around us. We should not decide our state of mind based on what's happening around us, including what's happening to the body and what's happening in the relationship or what's happening in the world. Baba says, sometimes we create thoughts of joy and swing in that swing of joy. Experience that joy, creating a thought of joy. Who is with us? The ocean of bliss is with us. He is with us every second and he is watching us, is protecting us. Why worry? Why create fear? Why create insecurity feelings? So swing in the joy and swing in the swing of happiness and swing in Father's lap. Sometime you swing in bliss and enjoy. Experience joy, experience bliss, experience love, experience Father's protection, experience Father's blessings. And this way, the whole day I can keep on repeating, Murli is full of Baba's thoughts. Baba's thoughts are as his versions. Now I have to take Baba's thoughts as my thoughts. So if I can take his thoughts and keep on thinking about it, that means I am swinging in the swing of joy and happiness. And every word for us is a blessing. I keep remembering that. And I have to give that blessing to ourselves. Abba says, this is a time to finish and settle all the accounts, become karmatit. So when everything together come to us, I have to settle the account with the body. I have to settle with the account with relationships. I have to settle account with nature and this world. So everything is coming together. So settling means not to allow them to have any impact on our state of mind. And this is what settling means. I have to be happy no matter what. Just accept them as they are, tolerate them, still be happy. When I am happy, then I will be able to give blessings. If I'm hurt, then I'm going to give opposite to blessings. If I bless, that goes into the account of punya karma, then naturally the situations will change and will start giving me happiness. If the situation is giving me unhappiness, that means I have not settled my account. I have to keep on going through that. If I want the situation to change, first happily accept them. Remain happy no matter what. Don't allow the situation to influence or reduce the happiness. Stay happiness. Keep blessing. Bless the self. Bless everyone. Spread the vibrations of happiness. Slowly, atmosphere will change. Slowly, the atmosphere also will become happiness. Baba says, every time we do mistake, we have to forgive ourselves. We have to ask for forgiveness. But forgiveness is not words. It's not through words. I'm going to ask Baba or somebody, forgive me. All I need to do is realize. I have to realize what I've done. Yes, it's wrong. And through my thoughts, my words, my actions, I was a cause for someone's unhappiness. I don't know when I gave them the pain. I don't know when I gave them that unhappiness. And today it's coming back to me. It's okay. I take that. And then I realize it. Now I should not be the reason to give unhappiness. This is where I have to give attention. So if I can give attention and I realize, then it is possible for me to forgive myself. Then once it is forgiven, then my account is settled. Then I'm able to remain happy. Then I can change the situation. Then I'm able to become karmatit. This is a time Baba is giving us that power to remain happy, however the situation is. Baba also gives us the power to forgive. Baba also reminds us so that we realize and we don't do the same mistake again and again, causing unhappiness to somebody, giving unhappiness to somebody, or taking unhappiness into us. So everyday basis, merciful Father is reminding us so that our thought or word action don't cause pain to anyone. But the time will very soon come to an end. At the time, we will not have support from Father. Instead, we have to go through the more pain. There is no way we can forgive, or there will not be any chance for realization. Instead, we have to go through a lot more pain. That is why Baba is giving us caution at this time to be very careful and realize the mistake and not to do that again. Whenever we say mistake, whenever we say sinful act, that means through the thoughts, words, action, am I becoming a reason for somebody's pain? This is what it means. And Baba is all the time blessing us. We are knowledgeful and we are yogi souls. That means the one who are chosen by Him, God Himself, and keep remembering Him with His knowledge and with His power. Bring the transformation within the self and transform the Subhav Sanskar. Become equivalent to Baba and be a helper to him in his task. And then we will be able to become complete, perfect, and go back with him. So this is what Baba wants us to be. This is what he's expecting from us. So our effort should be in this transformation. But anywhere we are doing, whatever service is happening, all we need to do is we need to remember we are Baba's instruments. Whatever is happening, whatever good is happening through us to others, it's not I'm doing, it's Baba is doing through us. He's filling my thoughts, words with peace, love, and happiness, sending to his children. This is what we have to understand. Baba also gives us a method how we can overcome obstacle. Obstacle means the obstacle from outside, which is disturbing our state of mind, from peace, from love, and from happiness. There are a lot of expectations when we expect, when people don't behave the way we expected, when things doesn't happen the way we expected, we ourselves create a thought that I'm not happy. So the minute I create I'm not happy, this is the curse we give to ourselves. Then we will remain unhappy. But yes, situation is like this, but it doesn't matter. I will be happy. No matter what, I can be happy. And if I can give this powerful blessing to myself, I will be able to overcome the obstacle of any obstacle which is coming on my way to be powerful and happy. So the more we are happy, the more we are powerful. The more we are powerful, then we will be able to spread the happiness around us, and then we will be able to do the service. Every situation, when it is adverse situation, let us take a lesson. What lesson can we learn from it? How much patience I have, how much tolerance power I have, how much withdrawing power I have, how much I'm able to be detached. So whatever Baba is saying, am I able to check and change, learn from the situation to make the powers more and more. So everything is our test paper. So I need to pass the test paper. The more difficult it is, the more powerful I will be. Om Shanti. Any questions you have?
Om Shanti, sister. I didn't have a question, but I really liked the way you explained how to listen to the Murli and what Baba is conveying to us through the Murli. And ultimately, it depends on our practicing the blessings Baba gives us every day in the Murli. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
We have one announcement to make about Sister Jaya's, program this Saturday. So Jaya is going to join us right after the Hindi Murli, right around 8:15. We'll finish the Hindi Murli a little bit early, and then she will be talking about 8 power, right, Jaya?
Yeah, 8 powers, how to bring it practically,
Yes.
how to use them practically.
Just wanted to let everybody know that she will be on at 8:15 on Saturday, right after the Hindi Murli. So we can all participate and learn some more. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Is there any questions? I think somebody having a question.
Yes, sister, thank you very much. I liked what you said, what to do with the vardhan that we get, every day in the Murli. But my question is, I just remember today's vardhan, but what about yesterday's or the day before yesterday's? I forget that. So how to remember that?
But actually, when Baba's blessing is not words alone. It has a power. So what happens is, it's not remembering means it's not in terms of, exactly word to word. Okay, let's say when Baba says, today I will become, I'll be a Maya Jeet, or I will be someone who will conquer Maya. So what does that mean? So any thoughts which are illusion, which are creating, giving me experience that in this situation, I cannot be happy. So this is Maya. This is an illusionary thought. The truth is, I, the soul, always happy. That is my state of mind. But I am connecting my state of mind with a situation. I myself create another thought saying, in this situation, I cannot be happy. So now Baba's blessing is, you can conquer, you are a conqueror of Maya. You master almighty authority. Now when I remember, okay, I need to stop this thought, this Maya or this thought, and I have to remember what Baba said, that I am a happy soul who have power to remain happy no matter what. So this is how I need to apply. It's a feeling. It's not just the words. It's the feeling. Like, when we have very close people, very close ones, sometimes some situations, whatever they said, that gives us a lot of consolation, a lot of, feeling of love or feeling of courage. So we use that to, overcome the situation. Similarly, every day, that particular day is why Baba is giving us everyday Murli, everyday blessing. Because every day, by imbibing one virtue, we are practicing it. When we are practicing it, that becomes our sanskar. So if I can, throughout the day, I remember that blessing and I use that in every situation, I bring that into my every thought and word and action. And that particular day, I have practiced something, I have imbibed something. And the next day, then the soul needs to become complete, perfect and complete. So it has to practice every day one thing, and then finally everything will become its sanskar. And that is how we become perfect and complete deity.
Thank you.
Jebin, there are two questions in the chat.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it? Or?
Yeah, read it, yes.
Okay. The first one, it says, what will be the situation that we don't deserve an apology? What will be the situation that we don't deserve an apology?
I don't understand the question. If somebody can explain, I mean, who's asking this question, if they can explain what does that mean, then I'll be able to say.
So that person isn't able to speak, but they also mentioned, they said you mentioned about there will be a situation where we couldn't apologize. So I think they're elaborating on that. What would be that situation in which we couldn't apologize, or where we don't deserve to get an apology from somebody else?
Okay, when we say apologizing, it's not about other person. It's about us. First thing is, by apologizing, we are feeling better and we will come back to very peaceful state of mind. And secondly, even if you're not able to do it through words, even by thinking, the vibrations will reach that person. Is this what you're asking? This is why Baba is saying forgiving means realizing. just by realizing that, yes, I did cause a pain to somebody, and now I will look for an opportunity to give him happiness. When we say happiness, means it's not words and action, but it is actually in thoughts. I have to create very elevated thought about that person. So that way, I'm going to send him the vibration of happiness, the vibration of very elevated, peaceful, and I'm going to make him feel very elevated.
There is a second question. It says, what means if you earn something one moment and immediately give it away, but do not accumulate any of it in yourself, you then have no power left.
Okay, now, when situation comes, we focus on changing the situation. So what happens is there is some problem, immediately we try to sit in meditation or ask Baba to help us. Our focus is all the time to change the situation. So we use the power to change the situation. That means I take the power and I take the peace, or I take the love or happiness or whatever the power I need at the time. I only use it to change the situation. That means I'm using it, that power right away. Whatever I'm receiving it from Baba, I'm using it right away. So in that way, what happens is I will not remain powerful for a long time, because every time the situation comes, my focus is based on changing the situation. Instead, I should be accepting the situation. It usually happens with the subhav sanskars of others, conflict in others. So every time there is some conflict with other person, our focus is on to change that person's sanskar, to change that person or to change the situation. We use meditation, Baba's help. We use all the gyan for that. So in that way, we will not become powerful. For us, whoever there, whatever the subhav sanskar, whatever the scene, or whatever the situation, now just stay detached and do not think of changing that. Do not just sit and do meditation for that purpose, or do not do anything to change that. Instead, just accept and see for how long you are able to accept, and for how long you're able to tolerate, for how long you're able to be patient, and how long you're able to be detached and not to get influenced. When we do that, and we are actually going to increase our powers. So that's what Baba means.
So you're saying don't react to the situation.
Yeah, first thing is not to react, and also not to get influenced or get that impact on you. See, sometimes externally we don't get angry. Let's say Baba says don't get angry, so we don't get angry. So we don't use harsh words. But internally there is a disturbance. So what we do for that disturbance, we sit and meditate, and then tell Baba about all the situation, all the power, all the problems, and we tell Baba to change this situation, or tell him to, solve this problem. This is what is a conversation with Baba. But, in that way, we miss what we are supposed to get from Baba. When we are remembering him, when we are in connection with him, there is so much we can gain from him, because he is the ocean of power, just flowing the power, and the love is flowing from him. Instead of experiencing, and we are focusing on something, different, which is very small compared to what experience we are going to get from Baba. So our focus is on that, and we want Baba's help, Baba's power for that. So that we should not do it.
So if somebody is negative towards you,
Yeah.
do you just become an observer and observe it as a detached person? Or do you respond to that person?
Baba says, in your mind, create this thought that there is no negativity in that. I'm becoming powerful. And even if there is any negative, what is negative? Negative is something which is going to damage us or which is going to give me pain. That is what we call negative. But it's just merely a thought, and that's not going to do anything to me because I'm protected. I'm Master Almighty Authority. I'm full of positivity. So the negative, there is no negative at all. There is no negativity at all. So nothing is going to touch me. Nothing is going to cause me pain because I'm already blissful. I'm already happy. So what's negativity in this? There's no negativity.
So you're saying instead use the situation to build your power.
Yes, every situation, Baba says, learn from that or increase your power. Check, use the situation to check how powerful am I? How much am I able to tolerate? Check that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions?
No, there is nothing. So we'll see you Saturday.
Okay, we'll do the meditation.
Okay.
So you want a commentary or song, sister?
No, go ahead and do, sister. Just do, you do the commentary like
Commentary?
you always
Okay.
do. Yes.
Okay. Om Shanti. I look at myself as a very, very fortunate soul. The one sitting in front of Baba, the bestower of fortune. And he's constantly with me, always. I check every thought. How much peace, love, and happiness is filled in that. That way, I'm living with Baba, the ocean of peace, love, and happiness. Baba is with me, the protector, the one who blesses, the one who makes me elevated. And when he is with me, I don't have to worry, have fear, or any insecurity feeling, because the way I'm thinking about him always, he is thinking about me. Every day, he's talking to me. Every day, I'm in his thoughts. I'm in his words. I am in his elevated versions. Is every line, every word is filled with so much of love, so much of power to make me feel so fortunate, so elevated. All I need to do is to forget painful words, to erase painful memories, to erase all the impurities within me. I just have to remember his words. How Baba has given me all his powers and made me Master, Almighty Authority. These are the blessings from God Himself. How can I not be Master, Almighty Authority? I am Master, Almighty Authority. I give power to His blessings. I make that my own. I keep saying that to myself. I myself become bestower of blessing for somebody, bestower of fortune for people around me. What is Baba to me? How he empowers, how he makes me feel so elevated, and he teaches me. He gives me that power to do the same for others. That becomes my elevated action. Every single thought about everyone will be very pure, very elevated. It will give happiness to them, no matter who they are, what have they done, whoever they are, whatever they are, whatever they have done, and whatever they have done to me, it doesn't matter. Still, Baba has given me the power to create elevated thoughts about every single soul. Every day I practice creating very elevated thought about me. That is, I am Baba's child. I am Baba's helper. I am living with Baba. I'm knowledgeful one. I have the knowledge. I have the power. I'm a server. I'm an instrument. And then I have all the power to settle my karmic accounts very happily and always give the vibrations of peace, love, and happiness to everyone who come in touch with me, to this world. And I'm very happily settling my account with the body, with the relationships, with this world. And I will become perfect and complete and equal to Baba and go back with him. Om Shanti.